Hey everybody, we're going to take a look here at how to repair a badly mangled pair of glasses. As you can see, this has been sat on or stepped on or something like that. And when you look at where it's bent, you can see that it's bent here, it's bent here. You look at the eye wire, you can see that it comes around, but it's kinked right here. It's obviously kinked in the hinging mechanism in the brace there, and then bent right through here. So there's totally a way to fix this, but you have to go slow and you have to use the right kind of tools. You can see the nose pads are crushed right up against the frame as well. See that there? Yeah. So first things first, make sure that all the screws are tight, because that's going to keep the frame from flexing and bending in ways that you don't want it to bend. So you have to brace this to get it to do what you want to do. So make sure the screws are tight. That's always step number one. This particular one, I'm actually going to pop that lens out of there. This is a prescription job, so I kind of want to help this kid out. We don't sell Ray-Bans here, but I'll go ahead and fix them. So the thing is, with any kind of frame repair like this, you start from the bridge and work your way out, always from the center out. So we're going to start right here, and some of this is kind of done by hand and feel. And really what you're trying to do is just kind of get the shape back in. So you use your pliers just real nice and gently to get that back into place. Don't get too crazy with it. And then, you know, it's a little bit of handwork, you know, trying to get that to slide back into position. And you're going to wind up overbending. Now this one, I can actually feel a crack right here. Let's see if I can get that to focus right there. I can feel a crack right here, so I'm hopeful that it won't fail, but it may. So the trick there is to just go really slow. Use your forming pliers, nice and gentle and easy. See this here? So you're going to go nice and slow, gentle. Try to close that back up. You can actually see that crack in there, but I think I can probably get this back together for this guy. And then if he takes it to a jeweler, there's a really good chance they can put a bead on there, kind of give that some strength again. So nice and gentle, nice and easy. Don't get too crazy with it. Just trying to bring it back into shape there. See that there? See if we can bring that back around, and that kink is almost completely out of there. Now we've got a downward kink here, so same thing. Use your forming pliers. You're just kind of bring that shape back up and let the plier do the work. Nice, smooth, easy tension, easy pressure. Don't clamp right down and try to get it to bend fast and instantly. When you try to do it too quick, if you just grab it and punch it, you're gonna break stuff. So now we're gonna try to get this out of here. Same thing. Brace it nice and easy. Go to a different plier here. This is actually a really handy little job. I don't know if you can see that plier. It's got a groove in it. I can get a hold of just that one little spot, and I can get that to bend right there, because I can get a hold of it, see? So I can get it to bend right where I want it to bend. And I can completely support that joint and get that frame back into spec almost. So here we've got this radius that we have to fix. See how this comes forward and this is nice and flat. So just a little bit of Xing adjustment there, right? Close, very close. Everything coming back into shape, nice and easy. Still got a little bit here that I want to work on. So I can go back to that same little plier and I can just give that a little tweak. And once we put the lens in there, that'll be a lot closer. And again, you're using your thumbs and your fingers to try to get stuff just the way you like it. You can see how this is crushed. See how much deeper this is? Same thing. This little plier, that's what it's for. You use that to kind of get your shape back. And again, you're just trying to take out the big kinks, because when you put the lens back in, it's going to help put that frame back into the shape that it needs to be. So now we're really close here. Now we're going to go after this. And this is the tougher one. You've really got to brace this, okay? And you're going to go little by little. You're going to bend and then let go of the plier and then grab again, so that you can get closer and closer and closer to where the joint is. Bring this back out just a little bit. Super close. See that? Now, I'm going to go ahead and pop this other lens back in, so I know I have my shape. And I am actually just using a snap fit. Because that's going to tell me where I'm at with the adjustment. Man, that's right in there, just like that. Still a little bit of a kink right here. But by and large, we're 100%. So now we'll bring this in. Just a little bit. Bring this side in over here just a little bit. So you can see you're pretty close. Pretty close. Check your Xing. That's to see if your lenses are on the same plane so that they're not doing this. You can see that it's awfully, awfully close. Maybe out just a little bit. What I'm doing here is I'm actually putting pressure against my thumb to try to get that lens to shift backwards like this. So a little bit of pressure here. And we're just about perfect on that. And now we got to try to fix this temple, and then we'll try to fix this temple as well. And then we'll get after the nose pads. So the nose pads are going to be a little easier. Let me grab my nose pad pliers because I forgot those. And we can get right in here. And now, same thing with nose pads. Look, you got to bend and move your plier. Don't just bend it once and never move your plier. I'm bending and I'm moving the plier down the arm so that I can brace it in a better spot every single time I bend. Just little tiny movements, and then move the plier down the arm to get into a better position, so I'm getting the metal to bend where I want it to bend, not where it wants to bend. Then I can bring this back out here. See, now we've got this. Give that a little push up just a little bit. Same thing here. Give this just a little push up. And you can see we've got those pretty even, just like so. Awfully, awfully close here. Pretty balanced there. Could use a little more work. I'll wait until I get his actual face here to get that just exactly where I want it. I'm just trying to go for visual symmetry here. So, you know, something that's close. And then this is easy. You know, this plier here, you know, that your base curve plier, it's kind of a miracle worker for getting temples back into shape. Nice, easy bends here. Again, you know, not a ton of pressure. You're just trying to get stuff back into line. And you're moving up and down the temple to get it where you want it to be. And it'll never be perfect again. You know, you can get it pretty close. Maybe a little too much there. So we got that back. Now, you can see here that this actually is bent up and then the temple comes down. So, see, it's doing that. It's folding down across the glasses, and that kink is right there. These will fix that. So we'll give that just a little, see here? We're going to give that just a little bend there. And again, it's all supported by the frame and by the pliers so that you can get it to bend where you want it to bend. So we can get this almost perfectly straight. You can see that's now closing right across the back of the temple, or the back of the frame. So then we'll do it here again. Nice and straight and easy, smooth. Take your time. You're not crushing things with your pliers. You're just adjusting. You're just manipulating. You know, that's the biggest thing you need to remember, is you're just manipulating. You're not trying to hammer stuff back into place. Don't be afraid to use all your tools to get just what you want, and then use your eyes to visually get things back into place. See? Look at that. We're almost perfect right there. That's a pair of glasses that was, I mean, admittedly in really, really bad shape. He's going to be stoked when he comes back and sees that we got him back almost factory. See? Look at that. Boom. Just like that. Now, I'll replace that little end piece there as well. But there's a pair of glasses that was crushed. And you can get that back into shape without too much trouble at all. Now, I'll go ahead and bring that back in and square that up, and he'll be good to go. Check it out.